Hello, and welcome back to The Economy's Secret Channel. Today, we're analyzing the recent escalation between Iran and Israel and its wide-ranging impacts on the global economy, with a special focus on oil markets. Segment 1. Background of the conflict. Let's start with a quick recap. Over this past weekend, tensions between Iran and Israel reached a boiling point. Iran launched an extensive airstrike against Israel, deploying over 300 missiles, including ballistic missiles, drones, and cruise missiles, while Israel's advanced Iron Dome air defense system successfully intercepted the majority of these attacks. The significance of this military engagement goes beyond immediate military outcomes. This assault was in retaliation to Israel's attack earlier on an Iranian consulate in Damascus, which resulted in the deaths of several members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, including 2 senior commanders. This cycle of retaliation marks a significant escalation in the historical animosity between these two nations, setting the stage for potential further conflict that could engage multiple regional players and affect global stability. Segment 2. Immediate economic impact. Immediately following the initial reports of impending conflict late last week, global oil markets reacted with noticeable anxiety. By the close of trading on Friday, Brent oil prices had soared to $90.45 per barrel, the highest in 6 months, significantly surpassing many global economic benchmarks. This sharp increase in oil prices reflects the market's sensitivity to geopolitical instability, particularly in regions critical to oil production and transportation. Energy experts, including Bob McNally, a former senior energy official in the Bush administration, have suggested that should the conflict continue to escalate, we could witness oil prices reaching as high as $100 per barrel in the near term. Furthermore, should the conflict lead to disruptions in key oil transport routes like the Strait of Hormuz, a vital artery through which a substantial portion of the world's oil supply flows, prices could skyrocket to between $120 and $130 per barrel. To understand the gravity of such a disruption, consider this. In 2018, an average of 21 million barrels of oil passed through the Strait of Hormuz daily, accounting for about 21% of global petroleum consumption. Segment 3. Broader economic ramifications. The implications of such dramatic increases in oil prices extend far beyond the energy sector. A significant rise in oil costs typically leads to increased prices for a broad array of commodities, affecting everything from manufacturing costs to transportation fees across global markets. This, in turn, can lead to inflationary pressures in countries heavily reliant on oil imports, such as many in Southeast Asia and other developing regions. These inflationary pressures constrain consumer prices, alter monetary policy, and slow economic growth. Moreover, the interconnected nature of today's global economy means that shocks in one region can quickly propagate worldwide. For example, increased production costs due to higher oil prices can lead to higher prices for goods and services globally, affecting economies in ways that are complex and far-reaching. Segment 4. Historical context and future implications. Historically, conflicts like the current escalation between Iran and Israel have not only immediate, but also long-lasting economic effects. By examining past conflicts and their economic fallout, we can gain insights into potential future scenarios. These historical patterns show that geopolitical tensions often lead to disruptions that can persist long after the immediate conflict has resolved, affecting international relations and economic policies for years. Understanding these patterns is crucial for governments, businesses, and international organizations as they attempt to navigate potential crises and develop strategies to mitigate economic risks. As global citizens, it's also important for us to understand the broader context of these conflicts, how historical grievances and political ambitions can lead to cycles of retaliation that impact all of us. Thank you for watching today's detailed analysis. The current situation between Iran and Israel is a poignant reminder of how deeply interconnected global politics and economic stability are. What are your thoughts on how this conflict might unfold and its potential global impact? Share your views in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more insightful content,